You can scoot forward on your chair so your feet are flat, your back is upright, and find a comfortable place for your arms, either in your lap or down by your sides. You can close your eyes. Start to slow down your breath. And as you inhale, using the expanding quality of your inhale to sit a little taller, feel more spacious in your torso. And use the natural releasing quality of the exhale to feel more grounded. Feel it touching the floor and the chair. And letting go of whatever's not needed. And then let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus, and feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you. Let's begin with a twist. Left hand across to the outside of the right knee, right hand somewhere on the chair behind you. Inhale, sit a little taller. Exhale, rotate, looking back over your right shoulder. Keep going like this, little more height as you inhale, a little deeper twist as you exhale. One more breath. And then release and switch. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. And keep going, lengthen and twist. And lengthen and twist. One more like this. And then release and come around to the front. Now keep the torso upright and just turn your head as far as you can to the right, looking back, even stretching your eyes. And then back through center and over to the other way, keeping chest square. Turn your head as far as it'll go. See if there's a little more, even looking back as far as you can. And release back around to the front. Let's bring the right arm up and over to a big side stretch. Keeping both sit bones grounded. Big reach out. And then circle your right arm back behind you as far back as you can. Finish up the circle you're on. Come back to your side stretch and then let your head fall towards that bottom shoulder and take the top arm out and down until you drop down through the right shoulder, stretching right side of the neck. So head falling one way, shoulder dropping the other way. And then rotate your chin to your chest. Bring your head over to the other side. And then go back and forth, half circle, side to side. Come back up to neutral and over to the side bend on the left. Left arm up and over. Big reach out. And then circle left arm way back, as far back as you can. Finish up the circle you're on, come back to your side bend, and then let your head fall towards that bottom shoulder. Take the top arm out and down until your left shoulder pulls down, stretching left side of the neck. Rotate chin to chest. Come over to the other side and then go back and forth, half circle, side to side. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. And then release the arms, head floats back up. Let's take the right arm up. Bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow. And then take your elbow as far back as you can. Drop the rib cage, draw the belly in. And then release, right arm up. Open it out. Take it across, hook with the other arm. Hug it in as close as you can. And as you do this, draw back through your shoulders. You're still square across your chest, still sitting nice and tall, lengthening up. And then release, arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around, so back of your hand is at your waist, interlace fingers at your waist. Pull your knuckles around towards the front. Elbows go towards one another. And then circle your right shoulder. Just putting a little movement into the creaky parts. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back, open up the chest. You can stay upright or fold. Folding might be just dropping your head or coming all the way over your lap or anywhere in between. Release, come up. Couple big shoulder circles up and back and down. And then same thing other side, left arm up, bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow. And then take it as far back as you can. As you do, drop the ribs, draw the belly in. You can feel around inside the pose. And then release, arm up, open it out, take it across, hook with the other arm, hug it in as close as you can. As you do this, draw back through your shoulder so you're still square across the chest. And then release, arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around. This time when you go to interlace your fingers, try the other thumb on top, knuckles towards the front, elbows towards one another, circle the left shoulder. Keeping fingers interlaced. Reach both arms back, open up the chest. And then fold any amount. Release, come up, and then a few big shoulder circles. Let's interlace fingers in front and put a little pressure between your arms like you're trying to pull them apart. And that will help spread the upper back. You can also think about spreading the ribs. Release, bring arms out to the side, and let's turn the palms to face up and then point the fingers to face down, as far down as you can, opening up the wrists, palms, and then turn the arms the other way. So palms face down and then reach your fingers down, wiggle your fingers, stretching the forearms, and then a couple of big wrist circles. Few times both directions. And then shake that out. Let's take a hip stretch. So we'll bring the right ankle up to the top of the left knee. Make sure your left knee is straight in front of the hip, foot straight down from the knee. Sit tall, dropping that right knee as much as you can, lengthen, and then fold. Stretching right outer hip. And then release, come up, extend that right leg forward, flex, and point your right foot. Sit tall as you do, maybe engaging abdominals, circle, a few big ankle circles one way and the other way. And then release. Same thing other side. Cross the left ankle above the right knee, sit tall, and then lean forward whatever amount you're able. Last breath here. Let's sit tall again. Extend left leg out, flex and point. A couple big circles one way and the other way. Okay, let's scoot over to the right side of the chair so that the right hip is off. And we'll take the right leg back, tucking the tailbone and opening up the front of the right hip. So you can take your right leg back as far as you can, opening up the hip. You can tuck your tailbone a little bit more. And switch, scooting over to the other side of the chair, taking the left leg back, tucking the tailbone, opening up the front of the left hip. And release. Let's come back to center. You can sit back into the chair. And we'll do a little self-facial massage. So you can start by rubbing the palms together, getting some heat and energy in the hands. And then place the palms over your eyes, sealing out the light, encouraging your eyes to not only close but relax back. And let the whole backside of your body release into the support behind you, under you. Keeping eyes closed and relaxed, bring your fingertips to the center of the forehead and start to rub from the center of the forehead towards the temples. And then you can keep coming back to the center and spreading towards the sides of the face, using fingertips or thumbs. Play around with different parts of your forehead, different amounts of pressure. If you come across something tender, you might hold it with steady pressure or little circles. And then bring your fingertips to either side of the nose, getting into the sinus area, pressing and spreading towards the sides of the face. You can work your way along your cheekbone, following it all the way to your ear, and feeling where your jaw connects to your skull. All the tight places around there, little pressure points just under your ear. Strong jaw muscle. Could give the earlobes a squeeze or pull. And then working your way along your jawline towards your chin. Give the chin a pinch or press. And then take the heels of the hands and make a couple big circles into the cheeks, massaging the cheeks into the cheekbones and teeth. And then go back over any area that needed extra work. You can also give the scalp a rub, like a dry shampoo. You can give the neck and shoulders a squeeze. When you're done, smooth over your face. If you just washed your face and you're wiping away the water, shake it out of your hands, and then finish with a little rub for your own forearms and hands. And those can get really tight, so experiment with the different muscles of your forearms, wrists, hands. See how much pressure you like. Doing both sides. When you're done, just check in with the rest of your body. Is there anything you need to do to be more comfortable before we settle into a few moments of stillness? And take your time adjusting anything. settle into your seat. Close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And allow yourself to just be here. Nothing to do, nothing to fix or figure out, just simply being. Slowly bring a little movement back to your fingers and toes. Maybe deepen your breath. Let this movement increase to your wrists and ankles. Maybe a big yawning stretch out. And sit forward on your chair again, nice and tall. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for joining me for chair yoga.